Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have some horrible news to go and cover over here for Marvel Rivals. Now, if you guys are anyone like me, I have been addicted to this game. I just hit GM, so, any congratulations down there in the YouTube comments, I'd appreciate it. And I think I was even invited to do a tournament, so I might be doing that up on the Twitch at some point. But all that fun news aside about how much I've been addicted about the game, well, we just saw some horrible breaking news over here when it comes to the future of the studio, where it's going to go. Marvel Rivals having mass layoffs. A lot like the big level directors are also being laid off, and no one really knows why. As of the past hour or so, we saw a lot of LinkedIn posts now just start sporadically showing up everywhere for a lot of people that were on the Marvel Rivals team, and people are losing their jobs. And this goes into 14 different directions. Number one, it sucks because I like the game. I like how Marvel Rivals is. It popped up and took Overwatch's place. And I'll be honest with you guys, I have never played with so many of my random friends. I'm a content creator and I do a lot of streaming. So I know a lot of streamers and YouTubers and stuff. And if you guys remember someone like Killer Cam from the PS5 restock days, me and him have been playing all the time. I've been playing with random cat girls and VTubers I've met, and the game itself is really fun. A lot of normie people. This kind of reminds me of Fall Guys and Fortnite. It's just the flavor of the year so far, and the game's been doing fantastic. But it seems like right now they're putting a massive door stopper in the game, the progress, and this is the very first of hopefully not many issues that I'm now seeing with Marvel Rivals as a game. So let's go talk about this, talk about the implications of what this might be, and overall I guess report on the news. So subscribe if you guys are new. Would love to have you guys on here. We cover a lot of gaming news. Leave a like if you guys want as well. We have the Twitters and Twitches down below, and let's dive on into it. So we saw this tweet over here. I'm going to go and kind of just break it down because it's almost like me reacting to my own reaction, kind of. But right here, we saw this tweet just only a few minutes ago from the good old boy, the GOAT Wario, saying the Marvel Rivals director. I just said that was horrible, dude. Any other YouTuber would go and just reset that because that was that bad. Marvel Rivals director and the team was laid off according to posts as of right now from Resetera, and this is all regards now from the LinkedIn. And let me go and read through all these for you guys because this is absolutely crazy. Nonetheless, this is absolutely nuts. So saying over here, this is such a weird industry. My stellar, talented team just helped deliver an incredibly successful new franchise in Marvel Rivals for the NetEase games. And we were just laid off. Oh well, times are tough all over. Let's find these incredible people new jobs because we all need to eat right. First and foremost, great comment. He's like, hey man, you could definitely tell they're bitter on this one. But I understand, no hate on the devs. This has been a fantastic success. Right now, there's 200,000 people playing an hour ago. These numbers are peaking on up over 300,000. These are insane numbers. Any game would be thankful for this to have taken over such a big market share, especially because nothing really dethroned Overwatch for a while. Overwatch itself was a kind of decent game. I still enjoy Overwatch. I haven't played it since Rivals came out, and I would love to hear your thoughts and comments on which you guys can like better down below, although I'm sure that will go crazy. Anyway, so when it comes to that stuff, this game is doing well. And the thing is, this is a live service multiplayer competitive game. Think like a Fortnite, think like a Rainbow Six, think like, Overwatch, like League of Legends. And if you could somehow go and harvest this many people consistently on the day-to-day basis, your game did phenomenal. Look at how many billions of dollars PlayStation themselves put into to have live service as a games. Look at Concord, look at all these Last of Us multiplayer that got canceled, God of War that got canceled, Spider-Man multiplayer got canceled. And all this is basically what they want. They want this. They want to have a game that has all the success. And that's why this news is crazy. Look at this. Today, I'm going to start with the inspiring Gary McGee. During the course of the project, Gary was fantastic to work with. This is also confirming more people have been laid off. This is a highly technical designer, currently working in level design, but I've seen his passion project, who is a proactive problem solver. A lot of our time on this project was spent as sort of a research and development branch, which is also horrible. Let's go and say you try to go build up a game and kind of work with engines and kind of try to figure out how the game is going to work, how to make the game fun. And then it all comes together and the game releases and it's a massive success. And then you get laid off. It's basically you went and built the house and someone put the furniture in, they say they built the entire house. It's insulting. I would honestly God, not to be too much of a hot take here, this is insulting. I would feel insulted. I feel bad on the outside over here. If you guys even go and see my own tweet over here that I responded instantly because I was like, this is why I'm making this video. This game has been an insane success. Why the hell are they changing leadership and laying people off? What? And so far, I think most people agree with me. Like, that site has like 1.7 thousand favorites already, and it's only been up for like an hour or so. So I think, and a lot of people agree on this, but it also opened up to a lot more other dialogue that I was seeing in responses I want to highlight in this video, showing that some people are like, hey, this is just like the corporate greed of gaming. You make a fantastic game with minimal microtransactions that overall people really enjoy. I really like Marvel Rivals, and I want to play this game a year and two from now. I want them to keep on making new characters and having cool success and everything. I want the game to succeed, but this is not how you do it. Like, so there's also, again, this video's all over the place because there's so much to cover. Some people are saying this is like the start of the end for Marvel Rivals, where if we lose this kind of initial passionate team that put their heart and soul of it, and it kind of reminded me of like World of Warcraft, where the devs are always trying to do something special and kind of stay true to themselves and make an actually good game. Like World of Warcraft's always been $15 still, and of course they have microtransactions, but they're cosmetic, not a big game changer. It's kind of okay. But for this, right now, the game is mostly good. Like, you can earn the battle pass at any point. I wish every game would do that. Basically, like, the game itself is all free. Like, they give out free skins, even in events. Like, it's a good game. Like, it is a good, well-rounded game. And you're still probably making money over fists because so many people are playing the game, and it's like the trend. It's the meta right now. This is why it's horrible. It's horrible because some people are saying that if they lose all these initial teams and they maybe move fully over to a full-on Chinese team with the net ease, no offense to them, they might just try to go be like, how can we make more money? We have the player base. How do we monetize the player base? And I mean, obviously a lot of apps, a lot of companies do this where they'll go and get a lot of millions of users and eventually be like, hey, we're not making money. How do we make money? Look at Uber Eats, look at things like Reddit, look at all these other various big platforms that sometimes are just the demise of the game, demise of the platform. Heck, even look at Helldivers that had that small PlayStation implementation and that completely ruined the game, or at least in most people's eyes. But saying a lot of these people are saying like, hey, a lot of our time this project was spent as sort of an R&D branch. Came about new level designs, game mechanics, gameplay mechanics. They basically made the game. Like, this is like the design on it and so on. Gary was a key part of these efforts. So one of the key parts of the people who are making the level designs and the gameplay mechanics, to which the game just came out, so this is clearly working. His technical ability, proactivity, and passion for the game development and problem solving was a huge asset to the team. Gary doesn't wait for a problem to slow the team down. He finds a way around or through it. Early in his time at our Seattle studio, he developed level design tools and gameplay mechanics that I can't tell you about because they belong to NetEase. Ha ha ha. But you can tell that that's just pain. I understand the pain right there. But they greatly accelerate the team and often enable the team's progress. On top of it, he's a nice person too. Like, literally, this guy over here who just got laid off is trying their best to go and give all these details out to new people. And here's another one from Jack Burrows, too, as well, saying, hey, folks, I just got laid off from my job working on Marvel Rivals with NetEase. So once again, more layoffs confirmed. It was an enormous pleasure to work with my American coworkers who joined me in this sad calling. So this is also confirming multiple different levels, multiple different regions are all being laid off, which this doesn't make any sense. The game right now has 200,000 people playing the game. 200,000. It's a Marvel IP. And this is on the low note. Like, look, you see, it kind of comes back. This is crazy. They have a new update coming out, I think, in like 3 days. And of course, a lot more people are going to be playing the game with new characters and such. Like, this is ridiculous to me. I've actually been enjoying this game. And if this game goes to complete and utter, because of it, like, they add a lot more microtransactions. You have to grind to level up characters. You have to pay money to get characters because they gave all the characters for free. I would be so disappointed. Like, this is like almost like a fresh breath of air in the gaming sphere. And like, as of this second, I feel bad about it. I feel genuinely like this. It's just like a looming despair. I don't know. I've been around the gaming sphere for a very long time, and this is just not it. They're saying it was an enormous pleasure to work with my American coworkers, like I mentioned. So there's global layoffs everywhere. Just couldn't dodge the big boot, I guess, no matter how big a success of the gig. So now I'm seeking a new role and would appreciate your support as well. And this is crazy, dude, because everyone's liking Marvel Rivals. Everyone who's playing it, even people who never played hero shooters are playing it. Even random e-girls are playing it. Like, it's crazy, dude. Like, I'm seeing cat girls playing this game at 3 in the morning because it's just a good game. Like, that's nuts. And, well, this is just heartbreaking to see, because I truly do think, and I think a lot of people hopefully agree with me up above on the Twitter, is like, hey, the game is good. So why, like, let them cook, let them play the game, let them cook. I don't know, it frustrates me because this is not what I ever expected in the gaming sphere, and I feel like we've kind of hit this weird bubble where they're expecting the unexpectable. This is a commercial success, and even then, where they have the money, the budget, and they have the Marvel backing behind it too as well, let alone with PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam definitely want to keep pushing this because this is definitely a cash cow. If you have a microtransaction on PlayStation, they're getting a cut. But even then, with all this put aside, they're just firing people, and I'm really worried that the game is going to go to absolute complete garbage from this. They're going to have a brand new team taking over. They're trying to go cut costs, have less development work, more problems coming out here, less creative characters, and I'm just really worried about the overall design of the game. Now, this is going to be more of an impact like 6 months, a year down the road. So right this current second, it might be fine. The next few weeks, it might be fine. But once again, this will definitely have an impact on the game and the longevity of it, and I want to hear your thoughts and comments on everything down below. Subscribe if you guys are new. Check out the second YouTube channel down below if you guys want. We have all the Twitters and Twitches down below. And I do appreciate you guys all so much for watching, even though this issue is not a fun one to go and cover.